Hey French learner, why do we say je ne mange pas de pommes and not une pomme? But then we say ce n'est pas un beau bébé with un staying there. Why? French negation can feel like a puzzle, but today I'm going to make it crystal clear. So, hi everyone, I'm Karine and welcome to French with Karine. This is the episode 1 of our complete series on French negation. Today, ne pas, the foundation of everything. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which articles change, which ones stay, and how to sound like a real French speaker, both in writing and in conversation. Ready? Let's crack this code together. So part 1, the sandwich technique. Let's start with the simplest structures. Ne plus verb plus pas. In English, when you say I don't speak French, the word don't does all the work. But in French, not. We make a verb sandwich. 2 pieces of bread hugging the verb. Ne goes before, pas goes after. Example of base, je parle, je ne parle pas. Tu manges, tu ne manges pas. Il travaille, il ne travaille pas. Nous aimons, nous n'aimons pas. Wait, did you notice? Nous n'aimons pas. The I disappeared. So the smooth rule, French people don't like when sounds crash together. So when the verb starts with a vowel or silent H, we drop the E and use an apostrophe, N apostrophe. So not je ne aime pas, but je n'aime pas. Smooth. More examples. J'aime, je n'aime pas. Il habite, il n'habite pas. Nous écoutons, nous n'écoutons pas. Your turn. How would you say she doesn't open? Elle ouvre. Becomes elle n'ouvre pas. Perfect. Okay, you've got the sandwich done, but now comes the tricky part that confused everyone. Part 2, the article that never change. So good news. First, some articles in French are super stable. They never change, even in negative sentences. Article défini, le, la, l'apostrophe, les, the rock stars. The definite articles, le, la, l'apostrophe, les, which all mean the, are like rocks. They don't move. Example. J'aime le sport. Je n'aime pas le sport. J'aime la danse. Je n'aime pas la danse. J'aime l'opéra. Je n'aime pas l'opéra. J'aime les oranges. Je n'aime pas les oranges. So why do they stay? Because with le, la, les, you're talking about something in general. A whole category or a specific things everyone knows about. So listen. Je n'aime pas les fruits de mer. I don't like seafood in general. All seafood. not some specific piece. The word the is describing the whole concept, so nothing changes. The stays the. Think of it like this. If you could replace it with all or this, that, the article stays. But now, here comes the part where things change. Are you ready? Part 3. Attention! With other articles, the indefinite and partitive ones, something magical happens in negation. They all disappear and become just de or the apostrophe. So, article indéfini, un, une, des becomes de. Watch the transformation in definite articles, and some. Je porte une jupe, je ne porte pas de jupe. Je mange une pomme, je ne mange pas de pomme. Je porte un pantalon, je ne porte pas de pantalon. J'ai des amis, je n'ai pas d'amis. Why do? Think about it. When you say I don't have, you're saying you have zero, right? In French, zero quantity equal deux. So, zero. It's like saying not any or none. That's what deux means. Nothing. Article partitif du, de la, de L apostrophe becomes de. Same things with partitive articles. Words for some when talking about uncountable stuff. Okay? So, for example, je mange de la viande. Je ne mange pas de viande. Je fais du bateau. Je ne fais pas de bateau. Je joue du piano. Je ne joue pas de piano. Je bois de l'eau. Je ne bois pas d'eau. Okay? So simple. Everything becomes de or the apostrophe. Important. Before a vowel or silent H, de becomes the apostrophe, just like ne becomes an apostrophe. Example. Je ne mange pas d'orange. Je n'ai pas d'argent. Je ne fais pas d'exercice. Il n'y a pas d'hôpital ici. Let me show you the pattern. Le, la, les, stay. General, specific things. Un, une, des, du, de la, de, le, become de or the apostrophe, zero quantity. Okay, quick check. What happens here? J'ai une voiture. Je n'ai pas de voiture. J'aime la pizza. Je n'aime pas la pizza. So, now a big exception. This is important. Okay, now I need your full attention because there's one exception that trips up even intermediate learners. With the verb être, to be, in the construction c'est, ce n'est pas. The articles un and une don't change. So, regular verbs, action, j'ai un chapeau. Je n'ai pas de chapeau. Zero quantity. With c'est, identification, c'est un chapeau. Ce n'est pas un chapeau. So more example. C'est un beau bébé. Ce n'est pas un beau bébé. C'est une belle journée. Ce n'est pas une belle journée. C'est un chien intelligent. Ce n'est pas un chien intelligent. Why this exception? Because with say, you are not talking about having or doing something. You are identifying or describing what something is. You are not saying the baby doesn't exist. You're saying it's not a beautiful baby. Maybe it's cute, not beautiful. Okay? So, more example. Je porte un chapeau. In my case, un béret. Je ne porte pas de chapeau. C'est un beau chapeau. Ce n'est pas un beau chapeau. J'ai une idée. Je n'ai pas d'idée. C'est une bonne idée. Ce n'est pas une bonne idée. C'est it stays. This works with adjectives alone too. Ce n'est pas possible. Ce n'est pas amusant. Ce n'était pas drôle. Ce n'est pas vrai. So same logic. You're describing or identifying, not negating existence. Now, let me tell you a secret about how French people actually speak in everyday life. That ne we've been using, we drop it like a lot. Le français oral authentique, so French spoken. Je ne sais pas. Je sais pas. Je sais pas. Ce n'est pas possible. C'est pas possible. Je ne mange pas de banane. Je mange pas de banane. Je ne porte pas de chapeau. Je porte pas de chapeau. Il n'y a pas d'orange. Il n'y a pas d'orange. So same meaning, but when we speak, we don't use the ne sometimes. So studies show 80% of French people drop the ne in casual conversation. This is completely normal, natural, and perfectly acceptable with friends and family. So don't use it with your boss, for example. And this is crucial, never drop the ne in writing. In emails, homework, exams, professional situation, always keep ne pas together with the sandwich method, the sandwich technique with the verb in the middle. The full form shows you know proper French. Okay? So my advice, learn it correctly first, ne pas. Then relax it when speaking casually. Not the other way around, okay? So now let's practice. All right, time to put everything together. Not you. I'll give you positive sentences and you make them negative. So pause the video after each one to think. Ready? Let's go. Je mange de la viande. Answer. Je ne mange pas de viande. Why? De la becomes de in negation. Zero quantity. C'est un beau chapeau. Answer. Ce n'est pas un beau chapeau. Why? C'est exception. Un stays for identification. J'aime les oranges. Je n'aime pas les oranges. Why? Les never changes, talking about oranges in general. Je porte une jupe. Answer. Je ne porte pas de jupe. Why? Une becomes deux. No skirt at all. No. Nothing. Zero quantity. Il y a des oranges. Answer. Il n'y a pas d'orange. Why? Des becomes the apostrophe before a vowel. Remember the elision. So, if you got all of this right, bravo! You're mastering French negation. If not, no worries. Go back and watch again. This is complex stuff and it takes practice. That's totally normal. So, quick recap. Let's quickly recap the essential rules of ne pas. Structure. Ne plus verb plus pas. An apostrophe before vowels. Okay? Articles that don't change. Le, la, et l'apostrophe, les. Always stay. Articles that change to de or the apostrophe. Un, une, des. Du, de la, de et l'apostrophe. Become de. C'est the exception. C'est un and une. Stay with c'est. And in spoken French, drop the ne casually, but not in writing. Je sais pas. C'est pas possible. Y a pas. If you are comfortable with that, but you are not, it's not a rule. But in case you can understand better the French speaker. So these 5 rules are your foundation for all French negation. And a bonus. Try to write that. Dictation. Listen. Ma journée inhabituelle. Aujourd'hui, je ne vais pas au travail. Je ne prends pas le bus comme d'habitude. Je ne porte pas mon costume gris. Ce n'est pas une belle journée. Il pleut. Je n'aime pas la pluie. Mais ce n'est pas grave. Je ne fais pas les courses. Je ne cuisine pas. Je ne regarde pas la télévision. Je ne suis pas fatiguée. C'est mon jour de repos. Et je ne fais rien de spécial. Ce n'est pas un problème. So, if you want resume the video, try again to listen and write it in a comment to see if you are able to understand well French with negation, of course. So, congratulations! You now understand the foundation of French negation, but this is just the beginning. Next week, episode 2, ne plus. How to say you don't do something anymore in French, like je ne fume plus, I don't smoke anymore. Super useful for everyday conversations. We'll see how plus works with those same articles, and I'll show you the difference between pas and plus, because they are not the same, okay? Of course, it's different. We have a lot of different negation in French. If this video helped you, hit that like button and subscribe. I'm posting a complete beginner-friendly series on negation, and you don't want to miss it, I'm sure. And tell me in the comments which part was trickiest for you, the articles, the say exception, dropping the ne in conversation. Let me know. Your feedback helps me make better content for you. And a quick question. What's something you don't do anymore? Practice your French. Write it in the comments like je ne mange plus de viande, je ne fume plus, anything. Let's practice together. Try to write your sentence in negation. In French, of course. So, see you next week for ne plus, and remember, practice makes perfect. Keep practicing, keep making mistakes. You can. That's how you learn, so do it. À bientôt. It's crystal clear. Ça y est, je commence. Je recommence. Voilà. Indefinite. Indefinite. In French, zero quantity. In French, zero quantity. Equal. I go. It will be okay. That's what de means. Article. This is the video. No.